stick, you know, pretty true to the Peach, you know, being the Peach man that he is. But he's not afraid at times to bring out other characters. And you know, character versatility is something that I feel like is very powerful in this Smash 4 meta. So obviously, you know what kind of damage Bayonetta is capable of doing. So that'll be something to kind of keep in mind. I know sometimes Peach can struggle mightily in this matchup, depending on how the Diddy Kong can play. But obviously, some of the closest and funnest matchups I've ever seen SAMSORA play are against another Diddy main, Zenodo. Those always go down to the wire. So no lack of experience here in this matchup for SAMSORA. Definitely going to be a fight here for ZeRo.
I'm surprised ZeRo actually let that combo even rock. I mean, you could definitely jump out of that, but maybe he thought he was going to get hit with the F tilt instead, which you cannot jump out of. And he was like, well, I'll just let that hit and then I'll jump later. SAMSORA starting to mix him up. Got a decent amount of damage there too. Oh, and the toe coming out.
There we go.
A lot of damage too. I think that was a forward that he ended up countering. So good stuff. He's dealing with that banana quite well with those down airs as well. Multiple hits, so he gets rid of the banana and still puts pressure on ZeRo. But ZeRo slowly but surely bringing this one back. Did not like that monkey flip at all. That could have been blown up.
Seriously. All right, banana here right now, throwing a couple of peanuts in his face. Oh, great catch right there. The forward there, not quite enough. That's a Stitch on deck?
Stitch, yeah. Stitch not nearly as scary in this game, but I mean, that's still a Stitch.
Exactly, man. Still, you know, make you do that second take. All right, SAMSORA putting up a great fight right there.
Okay, managed to get out of that. I think Peach's floaty nature allowed her to get out of that a little easier, but it does not matter. ZeRo going super hard for it, goes way out there to get that stock off early. Now, he was down by %, but, you know, by no means is he out. Banana on deck right here, the neutral air. Not enough. ZeRo is going to sail right over Peach. You know, Peach does have aerial float and all that good stuff like that, but does not have great momentum or speed on the ground or in the air. I mean, the speed is all right, but it's not enough to be catching ZeRo as monkey flipping way past you. So
I hear you. All right, so going high right here, just going to drift back a little bit. Great grab on the part of SAMSORA. Just fling him off the stage yet again here. All right, put that turn of pressure on him. Takes control of the banana. I like that right there. A little stop and go action. I think it was the bear that killed him.
Okay, slips out of that situation.
All right, so still a fine position for SAMSORA to be in, only trailing 31% here. ZeRo trying to space him out a little bit. Oh, that was great. Just threw it directly at him.
I'm saying, like, that's the mix-up.
Yeah, seriously.
You never expect it.
You're just like, ZeRo, he's going to do something creative. Now I'm just going to fling it at you and then hope it hits. And when it does, some good things follow right there. Oh, but SAMSORA taking control of it and making some good things happen himself.
Now, I wonder if SAMSORA has actually learned the down air to immediate up B, or that one hit of up B. Because, you know, I've seen that happen quite a bit for Peach. I haven't really seen his Peach known to be doing it, but if he does, I mean, ZeRo's still got to watch out. I think we might be past the % that's possible, but, you know, I saw that one down there hit, and I thought we were going to see it for a second. Here we go. Another back here right here, just slowly but surely adding damage. Oh, what a catch. I felt that from so deep, though.
I saw that coming a mile away. I mean, and ZeRo, like, I've seen him experience that, man. You know, shout-outs to Umeki back at Genesis 3. Actually took the first game of ZeRo in that fashion, I believe. Parasailing a little too high, monkey flipping a little too high. That Parasail interrupted and just take care of that stock. No hesitation from SAMSORA. Saw an opening and just slammed his way through.
There's definitely going to be a compilation of ZeRo's monkey flips at that height getting blown up. Because I promise you, he's lost so many games off that same exact height. You know, like, I'm going to jump back, monkey flip back in for no reason. You know, sometimes you go for the ledge. I'm not telling the best way how to play. I'm talking about for y'all, like, out there, you know. I mean, like, sometimes you got to go for the ledge.
Well, I mean, you know, I just can't think. That's another game lost for him going a little too high.
Yeah. Even got anti in there saying the same thing, man.
Oh, he sees it too, man. So many side Bs can be a deadly thing right here.
Either way. So let's see what happens here in the second game. I mean, obviously, a man is still the best player. You know, adaptation is a key to his gameplay. So I'm sure, you know, I feel like that situation won't happen too many times in the set after that, especially if it goes to game 5. Maybe he'll forget about it around that time. And this next game, I don't see his monkey flip getting blown up in that situation. However, you know, only 15% right now. He's starting to play quite well around SAMSORA.
Oh. Good catch with the back air there. Immediately takes the banana back right there. SAMSORA take control for the moment. A good way to get off that pressure. I like that walk back by ZeRo. Kind of had that option by SAMSORA scouted well.
All right.
Oh, wow. That was such a good option. Just kind of sneaking through right there. ZeRo looking for an opening right here. SAMSORA making it very difficult.
And I like the way he's playing off the ground too. You know, he's trying to avoid that down tilt to up smash, even though, you know, he might be able to pop out of it. Quick drift back. And also, you see how he's also jumping out of up throw, up air. He has to get out of that situation too. I mean, some peach privilege right here.
That floaty nature, man. Does some good things right there. All right. So find himself full control right now, really applying a lot of pressure right there. One of the scariest situations to be in Smash 4 off stage against ZeRo. And applies pressure like nobody's business right there. You know, baiting him into the air right there with the banana toss, and then just slapping him out with the up tilt. Very well executed by ZeRo. SAMSORA, though, still very much so in this. Peach can be very hard hitting at times, man. A little deceptive sometimes in her power.
Yeah.
Rest assured, she's got plenty behind it, man. But behind ZeRo right now is a ton of momentum, and he is trying to ride it to the end right here.
Yeah, now you can ZeRo definitely playing a very more patient game this time around. SAMSORA kind of been stuck in the same position pretty much the entire time, either on the left or the right side. Finally gets himself some damage here, down throw. Looking for the forward air, but a little off the mark.
All right. A little overzealous with that down tilt. Okay. Not going to catch him here, but still got a stock to play around with. Oh, nicely done reading the get up from ZeRo. SAMSORA, excellent positioning right now.
Okay, forward throw, not going to finish just yet. I mean, back throw obviously a better kill throw option here in this game. Kind of waited that one out, and I like the idea right there, knowing the air dodge is coming, but might want to drop down with that. Possibly trying to go for the stage fight. Ooh, did not like that right there. That's high B.
Narrowly missed right there, but there was just out of range.
Okay.
Just full control and domination right here.
Yeah.
Slow dissection of this final stock of SAMSORA being performed right here by ZeRo.
Yeah, ZeRo just methodically playing this one this time around. Using the fall to micro space his way around. Another down tilt to forward air. He'll probably do that until this game is over.
Oh yeah,
that's a
fastball
there.
Yep. All right.
All right, so the best player back in back in action. See what happens here in this second game. Third game, sorry.
A good response right there from ZeRo. You know, you think about how he lost that first game. Very cunning play right there by SAMSORA. Certainly well earned in game one, but ZeRo just kind of, you know, asserting his domination right there with a 2-stock to close out our second game here. So that's going to bring us to Smashville here for game number 3. SAMSORA's pick. Let's see what he can do with it here. All right, ZeRo immediately out the gate swinging right here. Playing around, trying to play around those dares right there, but SAMSORA spacing them well.
Wow, my man is putting the dares on him, putting the feet on him indeed.
It's so good with that float, man, because it neutralizes, like when ZeRo has a banana in his hand, it almost neutralizes it to a certain extent.
Yeah, and you really got to respect a lot of options too, because he could try to, you know, punish the next dare. But if SAMSORA feels like that's coming, he can actually just fastball a neutral air and catch anything that ZeRo would do out of that before he even gets off his jump squat, I think. So.
Got options. All right, ZeRo still maintaining the lead right here. Great usage of the banana there. I'm going to find a few little strings. A fair trade, why not? Still keep stage control. SAMSORA elected to go high, though, to the platform. Seemed like it was a good play right there.
Nice, SAMSORA finally, oh, there it is. Beautiful pivot grab right here. SAMSORA finally starting to get some pressure. Probably didn't want to land on that platform, but ZeRo with no punish. However, putting the man back off stage. Oh, okay,
wow,
we're just gonna do it. I like it.
I like it too, man. Definitely at that right meaty percent right there to get that stock off. ZeRo did the gamble, comes up big. Oh, SAMSORA trying to sneak him. ZeRo having none of it though. Oh, eats up forward there though, big time.
Okay. Still waiting for it. Nice. Okay, off the shield. Not enough to finish, though. No rage on him at all. And now ZeRo just going to go ahead and monkey flip to the other side. Very smart. Get himself some space here. And SAMSORA still whittling away. You see it now. You see ZeRo opting to not go for as many monkey flips. I feel like SAMSORA definitely was set up for that one.
Well, that's one big difference that we've seen, you know, from that game one. You know, the lack and less usage of his monkey flip has certainly benefited him right here, because it's not giving SAMSORA as many expected openings to punish as we saw in that game one, where ZeRo got a little too antsy with him. But now it's definitely, you know, really just using a lot of just slow down control right now. Going aggro when he needs to, but those forward airs, man, and just this grab game of ZeRo just been so potent right here in these last 2 games. SAMSORA finds himself on the receiving end of a beatdown right now.
Throw. No air dodge right there. Just going to go ahead and float out that situation. But again, yeah, he's definitely getting scooped up right here. By the amount of times he can grab you, you think he's starting to get flustered.
So just holding shield right there. No reason not to. He'll find himself in a very favorable position right here. 2 stocks remaining. SAMSORA down to the perhaps the closing moments of his last.
Yeah. 147 right here. Oh, doesn't get the second hit of dash attack. The back throw does do it, yes.
All right, that'll be enough right there. So still a little light at the end of this tunnel here for SAMSORA. Not going to be easy by any means, though. But Peach can rack up that damage pretty quick. Oh, just elects to just go for it right there. Not going to work twice.
He was there, though.
He was
there. Trying to get the neutral air this time instead of the up air. I think the up B. Up B probably was not even close to finishing yet. Ooh, okay. SAMSORA just trying to fight his way back into this game. 156 right now. Nice. ZeRo, not enough to finish yet.
Yeah, still full stage control right here. Just putting on the pressure from SAMSORA. Knows it's going to happen sooner or later, and right there, the sooner.
I like that double back air right there. Double back air was looking pretty crisp right there. I feel like you covered multiple options with that right here. And it worked out in his favor.
For sure. All right.
This hit right there like 7 times.
So definitely dropped a game he had in control in that first one, thanks to some shenanigans from SAMSORA, but back in the driver's seat and fully controlling the pace right now of this set is ZeRo as we head to game number 4, and it's going to be on Lilat. Everybody's favorite stage, am I right?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. You know, after seeing some of this Dreamland jank, no, I'm kidding. I'm still excited.
I'm not somebody who's against Lilat. I think it's a pretty cool stage. Yeah, it's got some jank to it, but you know, Smash 4 itself has some jank to it, so it is what it is. So a good stage that a lot of people do elect to pick. Probably do see it being displayed right now by SAMSORA, switching up the scenery a little bit, trying to throw ZeRo for a bit of a loop. See if it'll be enough. He does have the lead right here. A couple of short hops right there, just deciding where he's going to go a little later. ZeRo able to just kind of find an opening to start poking through. Rack up a little bit of damage. Oh, caught that roll. Terrific play by SAMSORA there.
All right,
puts him at a standstill too.
Yeah, well, SAMSORA's allowed to do that now that he's got a little bit of a lead, so that's kind of, I feel like that's the pace of this match, man. Whoever's got the lead is going to be the one allowed to do a little chilling.
I hear you.
Shouts to chilling, by the way. That's my dog.
That is my dog. Nice. That's a good monkey flip right there. Caught him in the shield. ZeRo electing just kind of hold center stage right there for the moment. SAMSORA forcing his way in. I like that patience by ZeRo. He let SAMSORA spot dodge first and then had the grab waiting.
SAMSORA just having a hard time getting back down to the ground ever since. Finally does it right here, but ZeRo still on the hunt. Gets himself his own grab right here, the 4th throw. Like the ZeRo definitely mixing up his recoveries this time around. Another little shake up right there by SAMSORA. Ooh, okay, aggressive.
Very aggressive right here. Gonna be the back throw right there. ZeRo control on his side right now. Banana at the ledge. That trap game definitely in the ATL.
Trap game Migos right now. Trap game Gucci Mane.
Oh, that back throw though. Peach. Very powerful back throw right there. Especially at that percent. Good stuff to SAMSORA, but ZeRo immediately making up the stock loss right there. Not going to find himself in any kind of deficit here. 0 to 0%. And potentially the last game right here, depending on what SAMSORA can string together.
All right. So now, SAMSORA right here. Still trying to put on this down air pressure. She's going to open up to a lot, but and it does a lot of pressure to the shield too. So I mean, it does force ZeRo to the shield, force him to think about his options, things like that. But it's only if he actually get it. ZeRo wow. Dancing around this man. The F tilt right after that.
Yeah, seriously, love that usage of F tilt right there. I definitely finds a way to make every single move count. All right, not rushing in right there. No need to. Slowly keep this lead going. Gets caught around the monkey flip in right there.
Yeah. So
good play from SAMSORA. Whipping the grab just narrowly though. Going to reset though to neutral here.
Oh, I like that. You saw him try to angle the shield up too, just so he can make sure he doesn't get shield poked. But either way, SAMSORA actually going to go for the tomahawk. He scooped up himself.
All right, ZeRo trying to pull away here a little bit. And you mentioned that smart play by ZeRo to angle the shield upward right there.
Yeah.
Up a little bit safer. Now that little lead he has built starting to expand in a major way right here. SAMSORA getting find himself deeper and deeper in this hole right here. Oh, yep, goes for the grab right there. Comes up with it. Getting that banana out of SAMSORA's hand right there. Again, just letting that up smash fly right there. Just trying to catch him. We've seen him get away with that once or twice here already in this set.
It might work out again. I mean, I understand what he's going for, too. Oh, wow. That was the Roy zone. I would feel the worst.
I'm so mad that missed. I'm mad for SAMSORA.
Yeah.
ZeRo, of course, though, no complaints on how that went down there.
And SAMSORA with the aggressive option to get back on stage. ZeRo, obviously, opted not to go for the monkey flip.
I was going to say, yeah, that's going to be the... Oh, wow! SAMSORA with the plays right there.
That was smart. That was smart stuff right there. SAMSORA knew, you know, now that he's already got in his head about the monkey flip. So now he knows he's going to start trying to recover low. He went out there and caught that immediately. Beautiful stuff right here from SAMSORA.
It was so good when you consider the fact that he's trailing like that, needs to make a play, seeing ZeRo off stage right there. You know, Diddy Kong, a good recovery, but one that's not too hard to snipe right there. SAMSORA putting himself in a position to succeed, and he has himself a game number 5 here on Final Destination, returning to the spot of our first game where he actually was able to clutch it out and take that game. If history repeats itself again, man, we're going to see the #1 player in the world taking an early trip to losers bracket.
Okay. This will be a wild upset right here, but definitely a great thing for SAMSORA, you know. Not that anyone's sleeping or anything, but, you know, calling this man Black Excellence for quite some time, and he's really trying to prove it. Here it is.
That he is right here. Had a very competitive set with ZeRo thus far, man, and no signs of slowing down right here. SAMSORA is just one of those guys, man. I feel like one of the scariest players to face when he really just catches fire, just has that momentum going.
Yeah.
Really puts
kind of surprised he actually didn't opt to go for any of his secondaries either. You know, because a few of the games that one of the games that he lost, kind of a wash, but this time around he's like, you know what, I'm putting all my chips in Peach, and it looks like it's working out. Got him at least to this game 5. And he's not trailing by any means. Actually has a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah, seriously. All right, ZeRo going low right there. Smart stuff. Ooh, but just getting batted back off there with the neutral air.
Ooh, that was close. The spacing was almost there.
Seriously, covering that right side almost perfectly, though. ZeRo is able to escape by that one little hole there.
Okay, yeah, ZeRo got to watch himself. Flip yet again. Okay, and then he's going to be able to get back to stage right here. SAMSORA looking for a lot of aggressive off-stage options. I like it.
All right, and then right there.
All right, ZeRo right here. All right, good recovery yet again. Goes for the monkey flip, gets himself some pressure onto the stage. Oh,
that was a little too greedy right there, ZeRo. Maybe should have considered going for a grab or something of that nature, but tries to go for the closer immediately and ends up getting his own stock closed out. So SAMSORA 120 here with the stock lead against ZeRo. He is able to pull this off, would be his first victory against ZeRo.
That was nice stuff right there by ZeRo. You know, again, sometimes you got to try the challenge. I know that SAMSORA should be able to land with the new player if that's enough, but you don't feel like it's coming. You know, go with your instincts. Went for the up smash, try to get that stock a little early. Okay, that's going to be it, yeah. Gets it right back into it. 0-0 on the board. Good stuff to ZeRo.
Yeah, both these guys.
0-0 and ZeRo.
Both these guys have been so evenly matched, man. What a set we are having develop right here, man. Game 5 coming down to the wire right here. Both these guys a lot on the line.
Oh, that was nice right there by ZeRo. Yeah. He's definitely starting to, he's understanding the mix-ups off that down there. So, you know, hold your shield sometimes, goes for an attack sometimes. He's been guessing right pretty much this entire set. The 4th throw. And ZeRo get, oh no.
Oh, ZeRo, no. ZeRo.
Oh, not this way.
Oh my Lord.
Not this way. ZeRo with an untimely SD. I mean, that was definitely, you know he didn't go for that peanut pop.
Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate for ZeRo. Just off the fact that that's clearly not the option he was looking for right there. But SAMSORA, no complaints, earns himself a victory over the best in the world. And I got to tell you, man, if you're in that losers bracket, you probably